Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz and you are here for your free picks for Saturday, June 3rd. Well guys, this weekend we are finishing the top 5 European football leagues. EPL and Bundesliga ended last weekend and then this weekend we are finishing League 1, Serie and LaLiga as well. And in addition to that we have DFB Pokal finale between Leipzig and Eintracht, which you can find in a separate video. And of course, we have that big matchup in the FA Cup finale between Manchester City and Manchester United. It's a Manchester derby on Saturday as well, and a pick for that game you can find in the separate video as well. While in this video, we will focus on two Serie A games and a few League One games because even though the title run has been settled, the Champions League spots have been taken. There's still a lot to fight for in the Europa League and the relegation and promotion as well. So we'll talk about those picks as well. And then, of course, if you want more free picks, go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel and check it out. And if you want my best bets, click the link in the description of this video, and that will get you up to my page where you can sign up. Let's get this show on the road, guys. The first pick we have is between Torino and Inter. It's a game at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it's a game without meaning for both sides because Inter has secured their Champions League spot. Now, whether they will end the season on second or third or fourth place, I mean, ultimately it doesn't even matter because they have a bigger game to worry about next week, and that is the Champions League final against Manchester City. As far as Torino goes, they are out of reach of any European competitions, and they will finish the season probably in the top half of the table, which is a nice accomplishment for them. And they're actually playing pretty well right now. They are undefeated in their last 5 games, but Inter is playing really well also, and they have lost only one of their last 6 games while winning the other 5. In the head-to-head games, of course, everything is pointing towards Inter, but like I said, they have a bigger game to be focused about, and they will definitely not risk any injuries for this match. And potentially, that is a chance for Torino to do something in this game. And I honestly think this game will mean a lot more to Torino than to Inter, and they will definitely try to get the positive result out of this game. And I think it's gonna be the draw. So. I'm gonna go with the draw in this game between Torino and Inter, guys. Plus 235 should be a fairly even matchup, but we'll see if either side will be eager enough to attack and to go for the win. But I think we're gonna see the draw in this one. In the next Serie A game, guys, Empoli is hosting Lazio, and this is another game that doesn't really mean much to either side. Lazio has also secured the Champions League spot. With a win here, they will take that second place to finish the season. And overall, it was a very good season for them. They haven't been as effective as the other top four teams, but they had almost best defense in the league with only 30 conceded goals this season, and they have been doing quite a good job. As far as Empoli goes, they are safe from the relegation. They could still get a little bit higher in the standings if they win this game. But overall, I would say they had a pretty successful season, and they have been playing without pressure for a while now. And as you can tell, because they are actually undefeated in their last 5 games, while winning their last 3 home games in a row. As far as Lazio goes, they did get a win against Cremonese last week. It was 3-2. Before that, they have beaten Udinese on the road. But I mean, at the moment, we really can't rely on Lazio's defense or Empoli's defense for that matter as well. And with this being the last game of the season, a game that won't mean much to either side, I'm gonna go with both teams to score an over 2.5 goals. It's minus 114. It's a lovely price we are getting, and I will take it gladly, guys. So Empoli against Lazio, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Now we are moving on to League One, guys, and here we have some very interesting games, and we are gonna start it off with this Monaco Toulouse game, where we have a lot at stake for Monaco, who actually, thanks to their very bad run they were on, they lost the Europa League spot. They lost all the chances to get the Champions League, and now they also might not even qualify for Europe at all, and that is a highly disappointing for this Monaco team. Uh, Toulouse hasn't been the greatest team this season. They will avoid the relegation. Yes, that was pretty much their only goal. But they are now on a 5-game draw streak, and they haven't been scoring a lot of goals. Only one goal in those 5 games. But they have also been conceding only one goal in those 5 games. So we can say that is something going their way. But at the moment, guys, we really can't rely on Monaco's defense here. I know that they need a win, and even with a win, it's not sure that they will qualify for Europe. But all they can do is go for the win and try to get back on the winning track. So instead of choosing the sides, I'm gonna go with both teams to score an over 2.5 once again. I think that Toulouse definitely has enough quality to score against Monaco, who is abysmal defensively right now. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Auxerre is hosting Lens, guys, and I mean, this is a game where Auxerre could lose everything or could have a decent game, get a decent positive result, and stay in the league, because even though they are above the relegation right now, they are in 16th place with 35 points. If they lose this game and if Nantes wins their game, Auxerre will be getting relegated. So I think that they will try to push maybe for a win here, if not for the win, at least for the draw, maybe step it up a little bit more defensively. And luckily for them, Lens is safe in that second place. They will be going straight to the group stage of the Champions League, and they really have nothing left to play for, but that doesn't mean that they will just give the points away. So I think this is going to be a fun game, an open matchup where Lens might as well get first on the scoreboard, but that means that Auxerre will have to attack and try to get some back. So I'm going to go with over 2.5 goals. Minus 127, decent price on the over, and with so much being at stake for Auxerre, I think that they won't have a choice but to try to attack and get to the scoreboard. So Auxerre against Lens, over 2.5 goals. Now, this is a game I mentioned where Nantes needs a win, and luckily for them, they are facing Angers, the team that's at the bottom of the table, the team that's getting relegated. However, we can't really put that much faith in Nantes, because they have been in horrible form. They haven't won any of their last 9 games, and this is a do or die game for them. And even if they get a win, their spot in the Ligue 1 for next season is not guaranteed, because they need a positive result from that game previously, and we'll see how that was gonna go. But I don't know, cannot get a win here. I'm trying to be optimistic. I will take Nantes on -1. It's minus 177. I'm gonna put my faith in them, and even though the price is horrible, guys, I might as well skip this game, and I might advise you to do the same, because I'm not willing to take Nantes to win at over 2.5 goals. I'm not willing to take them to win at minus 1.5. They are the better team here, yes. Angers has been horrible on the road, only 1 win so far this season. And I think that Nantes might get a win here simply because their lives depend on it. But at -1, that's pretty much like, I won't be able to push it forward, to be honest. I don't have that much faith in this team, so I'm going to go with Nantes at -1. And then if they win by a goal, we'll get our money back. But if they by some chance win by 2, we'll get a winner, although I'm not that confident in this one. So Nantes -1, and I'll have to force myself to take this one. Brest is hosting Rennes, and this is another game where it means anything to only one side, and that is Rennes. Now, thanks to this nice winning streak they are on, that is a 3-game winning streak for Rennes, they have gotten to that Conference League spot, and potentially they still have a chance to get to the Europa League spot if they can get a favorable result out of Lille's game, but more about that one later. We have two teams in excellent form right now, and Rennes kept a clean sheet against Monaco, they kept a clean sheet against Ajaccio, they kept a clean sheet against Troyes, and that they have won all 3 of those games in a row. They have been quite effective in that attacking end, scoring 11 goals in 3 games. But Brest has also been playing really well. They are also on a 3-game winning streak. and they would certainly love to finish the season on a high note. So I think this is going to be a very, very fun game where we see a lot of chances, a lot of offense, mostly from Ren because they have to go for the win here. But if they get a win, I don't think they will get it by keeping a clean sheet. And even though my pick is a little bit safer with Ren to win and over 1.5 goals at minus 139, I do believe this game will go over 2.5 goals. So I wouldn't blame you if you go with that. But I'm gonna stay a little bit more on the safer side, and I'm gonna take Ren to win and over 1.5 goals. Now this is a game where also a lot depends on it for Lille mostly, who is now in fourth place, which is the Europa League spot, and they have the same amount of points. No, actually they have 1 point more than Rennes and Monaco have, and they definitely need a win here. That is the safest way to go for them and to qualify for the Europa League. As far as Troyes goes, the season is over for them. It has been over for a while. They are getting relegated. They haven't won any of their last 21 games. They have won only one game at home this season, which is horrible. And they are now playing against a team that needs a lot here. So I think that Lille will come into this game on the front foot. I think that they will come out flying, and they will definitely try to keep their winning streak alive, which is now at 2 games. And thanks to this winning streak, they are in that Europa League spot. So they will definitely go for the win here, and I think they will get it. So I'm gonna go with Lille to win to nil. It's plus 120. I love the price. Lille has been very solid defensively, and like I said, Troyes is a horrible, horrible team this season, and I honestly don't see them getting a goal here despite playing at home. So I'm gonna go with Lille to win to nil. And the last game of this video, guys, is for a match between PSG and Clermont. And I simply decided to put this game into the video because it's Messi's final game for PSG. They have won another title. Disappointed in the Champions League, of course, but this is him saying goodbye to the PSG fans, the PSG club, to his teammates. And he will definitely be in the starting lineup here. He will lead this PSG team with Mbappe once again. And I know that they don't have anything left to play for, but they will definitely try to finish the season on a high note once again. And they are facing this very solid Clermont team who will end the season in the top half of the table. They are also playing well, only one loss in their last 6 games, but I think this was going to be all PSG. So in this game, I'm going to take both Messi and Mbappe to score a goal. That's kind of a double or a parlay or however you want to call it. And it's plus 135. If you don't want to take Mbappe, I would take simply Messi alone. I think it's minus 129 or something like that. But with this being the final game of the season, both of them will be in the starting lineup, and both of them will have plenty of chances to score a goal here. So I decided to put them together, get a nice plus money out of it, and see how Messi will do in the last game for PSG in his career. So Messi and Mbappe both to score at plus 135. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here once again. If you want more free picks, go to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. Get your free pick for the FA Cup finale. Get your free pick for the DFB Pokal finale as well. It's all up there on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. And let's all have a great day, guys. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.